Hello, so today we're going to do some leaf prints to create some art from nature. So the first thing I want you to do on a small piece of paper is write your name and the day you have art. Day A, day B, day C. You're going to flip it over. You're going to get a placemat to go under your work. And you're going to get some printing plates. They look like this. They have different leaf shapes on them. And you are going to get some printing ink. So the first thing that you want to do when you look at the printing plate is you want to find the side that has the lines and the veins of the leaves sticking up. You don't want the side where the lines are sticking down. So this side is the side with the lines sticking up. And you're going to roll some ink onto your brayer. So we kind of roll one way like this, back and forth, and this way, back and forth. You don't want to let go of your handle and let it fall down into the ink and get ink all over the handle, because then everybody's going to get ink all over their hands. And you're going to take turns. You'll set the printing plate down on your placemat and you're going to roll the ink right over the top. And I just went across once and that was enough, but you could go across sideways once just to double check and make sure. And just look. Now see how I'm setting this tray, the brayer into the tray, making sure the handle is hanging off the side so it doesn't fall down in the ink. And I can look at my printing plate and make sure I have ink on all the lines of the leaves. Then I flip it over and place it down on my paper. I can place it down straight or crooked or wherever I want. And then you're going to press with your hand, push down. You can even rub a little bit if you're a little concerned it won't print. And then you're going to carefully pull this up. Now printing is imperfect, which means that it will not be perfect. You can see I've got some ink along the edge here, and that's okay. And that printed here and here. And that's alright, it just creates a nice, interesting, almost old effect. So I'm going to try a different leaf plate. Lay that down, making sure that the lines are sticking up, the bumpy part. Get some more ink on my brayer and just roll that across the leaf. One time one way, and then I can roll going the other direction. You want to make sure that you don't roll back and forth a bunch and get ink all over here. And I'm going to pull my paper back on my placemat. I'm going to lay my leaf down, press, and then carefully pick up. And I'll just keep rotating, going back and forth. I'll roll ink on here, print this somewhere on my paper. They can touch and overlap if you want. Also run off the edge of your paper. Looks like I can fit about 6 leaves on my paper, and that's a nice amount of leaves that fills my paper. They touch and overlap a little bit, they even run off the edge. And so I'm going to place this on the drying rack to dry, and I'm going to need to clean off my printing plates. They will clean off with water, so you'll take your, turn on the faucet, don't turn it on too full blast, just a little bit, and you'll use your hand and wiggle your hand underneath the water to clean these off. If we have time. If we don't have time, I'll clean them off myself, and then I'll go ahead and clean out the brayers and the printing. Okay, so now that you have your leaves printed and they're dry, you're going to color in each leaf in a different color of crayon, and I want you to press hard and make a heavy color, a heavy edge, and look for the edge of the leaf and try not to color outside the leaf. So I know we have some of these ink smudges, and that's okay, we just don't want to color those ink smudges. So press hard, make a nice heavy color of crayon over the leaf, and use a variety of colors. You can use the same color more than once if you want. And you're going to just neatly, pressing hard, color in each leaf. You're going to color in your leaves until all of your leaves are colored in, and it looks like this. This is what it'll look like when you're finished. Good job.